Hello, I'm Claire Forbes, Senior Director of Corporate Communications at Ofwat, the economic regulator of the water sector in England and Wales. In this series, I'm talking about the work Ofwat is doing, thinking about the future of water and wastewater services. Last time, I explained how we'd gone out and talked to people about their water stories, exploring the contradiction between the significance and value that people give to water and the visibility and purpose of water companies. Today I'm going to be talking about how we can use some of the things that people told us to make water companies more relevant to us and to the water we use. Now, the water sector quite rightly points out that trust in water is very high. Research commissioned by the trade body Water UK shows that 86% of us trust our water company. We all consume water, we all rely on it. But that in itself doesn't resolve the contradiction between the value of water and the purpose of water companies. Our conversations flag lots of things that people want from water. I'm going to highlight 3 here. First, respect for water, a recognition that we don't value water enough in this country. People told us about holidays or time abroad where water was not such high quality or readily available. They said that here in England and Wales, we don't talk about water enough, we don't care for it, we don't preserve it. The sector needs to prompt more of these conversations to get people talking about water and what it means. Second, education. Understanding more about water, where it comes from, how much we all use every day, and how to save it. Customers know these things are important, but as always with new ideas, we need some help in tackling it. This education needs to be national and local, sometimes hyper-local and relevant. Perhaps we need the same level of education and understanding about water as has emerged about food in recent years. Where it comes from, the implications of wasting it, the cost of providing it, and the need for some of us to consume less of it. Third, the visibility of water companies. Water companies know their local areas very well. It's where they're based, their staff often live there. The value of having such knowledgeable and local staff is immeasurable. What we heard from customers was that they wanted a company that was not only knowledgeable about the local area, but visible too, a known force within communities, with active participation by both customers in their company and companies within communities. Looking after those in need came up again and again when talking to customers. People perceive water as a public service and expect the sector to play a part in supporting local communities, including the most vulnerable. And people didn't talk about water as an isolated or standalone product. They talked about it as part of a system connected to other things. More people talked to us about the problems of plastics in waterways and single-use plastic bottles than about water bills. They talked to us about health and the benefits of walking by rivers and reservoirs for mental health, problems of pollution and the need to protect and enhance the wider environment. And they talked about the role that water plays in their community, be it for leisure, for food, or for tourism. For us as a regulator, they demand a different regulatory narrative, one that doesn't simply talk about water in terms of bills and pipes and physical assets, but that also recognises the value that water generates for individuals, communities, and the wider society. Next time, how we've used the things that people have told us to take forward our work, thinking about the future of water.